Papa's house.
Papa, I wanted to come and talk to you and maybe get some business insight and life insight. Maybe, I mean, you know, the stuff that's going on, the drama between me and Greg, the lawsuit and everything with the office, Dad suspending us, you know, without pay. It just feels like a very irresponsible business decision it's really gonna have some, I don't know, it's gonna create some more issues in the business. I wanted to get your insight on it.
Well, what I'm seeing is you and Greg is going to have to get your act together.
Yeah.
And I've been watching, and your dad's got a difficult job, very difficult job.
Right.
You know, he's got all the properties. He's over all the properties. He's got to try to make the right decisions at the right time. Don't always make people happy.
Right.
So I'm thinking right now, maybe suggesting that you and Greg, and maybe even your dad, I'm not sure yet, go to anger management school, because you're fighting all the time. You're fighting all the time.
Yeah.
We can't have that. We can't have that in the family. We can't have that in the business, because this isn't long. Other people's going to see it.
No, I agree.
And it's going to affect not only you and Dad and Greg, but it's going to affect the tenants in their buildings.
Yeah.
They can see it. I mean, I see some of it open, right out in the open. You're arguing about, you and Greg arguing among yourself, and they said, well, the family can't even get along.
Yeah. Well, that's been a concern of mine for a while, which I brought up to Dad about Greg. But, you know, when we switched buildings and moved things around, it did get better for a little bit, and then the lawsuit happened. But Dad making this decision to remove us completely and then move Matt from Buckhead over to the Clayton County property, he's not going to be able to handle that, Dad. Papa. And Dad thinking that he's going to be able to have that smooth transition, make things work, make the numbers, you know, even barely hit where I had. There's no way. And he's making these irresponsible business decisions that I know you see. I know you're keeping a close eye on things, but because you're not there, you don't see all the ins and outs. And I'm telling you, if he's not removed from the company, our company is going to go down. It's going to go away.
Well, I really don't think it will. Because we go through difficult times, the company goes through difficult times. But the most important thing right now is keeping the family together and making sure that we make right decisions. Yeah. And as far as Matt's concerned, you know, I think he's capable of learning. Yeah. You may be the sharpest one on the block right now because of the experience, and you've been around for a while. But we got to keep the family together. We got to keep the business together. Yeah. And the way I see it is, even whatever it takes, we've got to do something. What we're doing now is not working.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I want Dad removed, but it's a decision that could be made, because with the way that he seems to be blindsided and just blind to some of the issues that continue to happen, that I continue to bring up, that Greg continues to cause or continues to antagonize, it's ridiculous. And I don't know, you're the smartest businessman I know. You're the foundation, the legacy of this company, and I don't want us to go downhill because of decisions he makes.
Well, it's not going to go downhill.
I hope not.
Trust me, it is not going to go downhill. I don't want to have to intervene, because there's no guarantee that anybody's going to get anything when I pass on.
Yeah.
You know, but the most important thing I want is that we treat our customers, we treat our tenants the way it should be treated.
Yeah.
And if they see all this bickering among the family, then it's an issue. It's an issue.
I just hope everybody understands it's not always just me that's causing the problems. I mean, I have my fair share of issues, but Greg seems to be looked at as this golden child in the family, and looked at as like he doesn't have any of these problems, that he's not a problem causer. And then I don't know, the way that Dad's acting it's been so out of whack. I don't know what's going on with him.
Well, I think your dad has to make decisions, and they're not going to always be agreeable with the people who make the effective of the decision.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the choice is not easy.
Right, how far do you want me
That's
to?
good, right there.
Right here?
That's good. That'll get the most of the front yard.
Okay. Do you need me to help you with anything else before I head out?
I'll tell you what, I'll still do a few things around here. Seems
Yeah.
like home ownership keeps you busy all the time.
Oh, God. I agree with that. I'm just glad you don't have an HOA like I do.
I got an HOA, and
I
they're
didn't
pretty
remember
strict.
that.
I came back from a vacation last month and had all kind of HOA issues. The roof, I put a new roof on. They had an issue with that, and the weeds. There was some weeds in the yard. There were weeds in everybody's yard. So.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's nice to have family to be able to help support. My
It is.
household's been lacking on that front for a while now. So
How's your family going?
how it's not going with Larry, you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough. About to head over to his ex-wife's today to. Brooke's got a celebration for choosing her university, so that'll be.
Over Sarah's house.
Yeah. Shara is supposedly throwing this little get together, and with the way that she and I don't get along either, it's going to be one of those things. I'm going to get there and not want to be there because of her being there, and with the friction between me and Larry, it's just, I mean, God, it's like Velcro, and it's not even the wrong-sided Velcro. We just rub rough, and it's just awful.
Well,
it's just not
one
good.
thing I can give you some advice on marriage, because I've been married a long time.
Yeah.
You got to give and take. It's sometimes it's 100% to zero. Sometimes it's 50-50.
Yeah.
It's got to give and take. I do, from what I understand, Larry may be going over to Sarah's house.
Yeah. Remember, I told you that a while back, that he was spending a lot of time with her, and he seems to spend a lot of time focusing on things outside of our household when it should be focusing on our marriage. And I mean, I have my faults too. I know that, but I feel like I'm the one that's throwing in 100% all the time, and he's the one that when he puts in 100%, it's 100% of the blame on me.
You got to start enjoying yourself. And I don't see that happening. I see you just focus.
When do I have time?
You got to just take the time to do it. You got to care for yourself and just say, hey, I'm going to take a vacation and by yourself, just go enjoy life. Well, you got some time now that in between the situation with the building, you got some time, just take off. Just take off.
Yeah, but
quit beating yourself up. Quit beating yourself up. That's advice I can give you. And as far as Brooke's concerned, she's gonna be going off to school. Maybe things will get better.
God. Thing is, with her going off, that's the one person that actually listened to me every once in a while, and we did get along. We could have a little bit of, conversation and relationship, but with me and Larry, no.
Well, don't look at it that way. Look at it from a positive sense. Say, I'm gonna make this thing work. And if it doesn't work, you gave it 100%. But my concern is that you need to start taking care of yourself and enjoying your own self.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I don't ever do anything for myself. It's usually for everybody else. So maybe
you're too good to people. I don't know. But try something. If you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to get the same result you've always had.
Yeah.
So let's step up to the plate. As a young lady, step up to the plate and enjoy your life. Saying, hey, I need to just step back and take a look at this whole picture and see if I can make it work.
That's not bad advice, Papa. I think maybe you're right. Maybe I can plan a little trip or something where I can just get away, clear my mind.
Right. Maybe my wife and I can go with you.
That would be fun. We don't get to spend enough time, and I really enjoy hearing from you. But